Students, in this video, I'll be giving a brief introduction to quantum mechanics and also wave nature of particles. Now, quantum mechanics is a branch of physics which deals mostly with quantization of energy, which has a principle of quantization of energy. So earlier in classical mechanics or Newtonian mechanics, the energy was assumed to be taken any value, a continuous value. Now this quantization of energy, the topic, the idea of quantization of energy originated due to black body radiation. So you have understood about what is a black body. While understanding about black body radiation, the concept of quantization of energy was used. A brief introduction. Black body is a body which absorbs all the radiations falling on it. So when I'm saying all the radiations, it means all electromagnetic radiations. It could be radio waves, it could be microwaves, X-rays, visible light, any electromagnetic radiations, it should be absorbed. And when you supply it energy like heat, it should emit all the electromagnetic radiation. Then such a body is called a black body. Now, the black body radiation was something like this. On x-axis it was lambda and y-axis it was energy density of radiation. So the black body radiation was performed for Kirchhoff's black body for higher and higher temperature, and this was the nature of the graph observed. So why the graph follows like this, why the energy density is not uniform, based on this many discussions happened. So many laws came up explaining the black body radiation, the Wien's law, Rayleigh-Jean law. So these two laws tried to explain about the black body radiation. They were partially satisfactory, but it could not explain the entire spectrum of the graph. Now later, it was Max Planck who came up with this idea of explaining the black body radiation. And Max Planck was the person who introduced a concept, quanta, saying that energy emitted by the black body is not continuous, is discrete, and hence the idea of quantization was introduced. Now, the basic principle about all this quantum mechanics is it deals with the basic understanding that energy is not continuous, it is quantized. Now, any quantum mechanics study begins with black body radiation. So now let us understand the very important concept used in quantum mechanics, that is de Broglie hypothesis. De Broglie hypothesis. So hypothesis is a statement which had no proof. Actually, it is only a statement to be proved or disproved. So what was the statement? It was put forth by de Broglie, and hence it goes as de Broglie hypothesis. The statement put forth by de Broglie, he said that the entire universe is either made up of matter or radiation. So whatever is around us, it is in the form of either matter or radiation. Now, radiation has dual nature. We all know this. What do I mean by dual nature? In some cases, radiation behaves like particle, and in some cases, radiation behaves like wave. Example, say interference, diffraction. All these properties are understood assuming the radiations are wave nature. And also we have understood about some properties where we treat radiations like particles. Say for example, photoelectric effect. There is something called Compton effect. So in these cases, we consider radiation to be treated like a particle. So I say radiation has a dual nature. Sometimes it could be treated as waves, it could be treated as particle, both are true. Coming back to matter, there should be symmetry in nature, isn't it? So matter has particle nature, obviously. Matter, that is particle, has particle nature. Particle should also have wave nature. So this was proposed by de Broglie. So de Broglie said that when radiation can behave like particle, then particle should also behave like wave. So in simple, this de Broglie hypothesis could be written like this. So it means that if there is any particle moving, I could treat this particle like a wave. So what do I mean by that? This particle is not literally moving like a wave. It is not moving like a wave. Okay, it is moving in a straight line, but I can treat it like a wave. So all the wave equations should be applicable to this moving particle. That's what it means. So any particle when it is moving, when I call it as a wave, those waves are called matter waves. So what are matter waves? Matter waves are due to motion of particles. They are simply matter which is moving. I can treat it like wave because of de Broglie hypothesis. Now what is the wavelength of those matter waves? It is given as h by p. So what is lambda here? It is a wavelength of these matter waves. That means any particle moving, when I treat it like a wave, I call it as a matter wave, and the wavelength of those matter waves are called, is represented by lambda. So now this is also called de Broglie wavelength. Lambda is also called de Broglie wavelength. Please look at this equation. This equation establishes a relation between wave nature and particle nature. So lambda is a property of wave, wavelength is a property of a wave, and momentum is a property of a particle. So the de Broglie wavelength relates the wave nature and particle nature. And this is a very important concept to be understood, because all the particles are dealt with by its de Broglie wavelength hereafter in understanding their wavelength and their energy function and so on. Thank you.